Skyrim, Nords and all that. Hello, Ben Steer from the Zannies. We're a band, alternative rock jam band, venturing more into like psychedelic rock and stuff. Grand Rapids, Michigan. I'm playing a gig tonight with Devin The Dead Frets in Mount Pleasant. I've got a few hours to kill, so I thought I'd talk about things I'm working on with slap bass, more specifically using Hammer-Ons with the slap bass to make the bass lines sound more complicated than they actually are, especially when you're using the double thumb technique and using Hammer-Ons to create things like the Zannies have a song called Wannabe. The core bass line and the core like hook of the song goes like I typically start that bass line with like a so that's E, F sharp, A flat, B, and D flat. Da 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 da, da 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 da. And you can use that type of pattern, I mean, anywhere, really. And as you speed that up, it sounds quick. It sounds like you're doing like a triplet or like a 16th note roll. Da-da-da-da. And sometimes I just practice using my middle finger or my first finger or my ring finger and just going like just in different places on the neck. Maybe do like a scale. Yeah, when you incorporate those Hammer-Ons into a lick and you're playing it with slapping, you really want those Hammer-Ons to sound like a slap in themselves, because that makes the listener be kind of like whoa, like what's going on there, because it sounds like you're doing a lot more than you actually are. Joker and the Thief by Wolfmother is where this comes from, and the guitar line right at the beginning of that song is like on the open D, D to G to A, and then G to C to D. But if you play that whole line in Hammer-Ons right at the beginning of Joker and the Thief, it sounds like what I learned from Les Claypool from Primus is in that same kind of riff, there's a song called This American Life, which is off of Sailing the Seas of Cheese. That riff is in G minor, and then the riff goes. And that's all just like keeping really steady with the right hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's strumming with his right hand against the D string and the G string at the same time, so it sounds like when you're playing that, you're playing open D to F to G and then G again, so you get that doubling effect, because you're playing a G twice in a row, but you're playing it on the 5 and then open on the G string, and then you're going up to that third, and then when you come back down, that's why I say you should practice just that, because it's really easy to go from like plucking a string, say, up to a hammer-on, but you also need to be able to get to that hammer-on without plucking the string first and being able to make that note really stand out. Just So that's getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's getting 7 notes out of only using your right hand 3 times. That's 1 slap, 1 pluck, and another slap. So I created this riff that's a bit higher up the neck from that riff that has the same kind of idea, and it goes like. And do that same thing on the E string. Just really fun, simple stuff that sounds really complicated in the live sound. I'm probably going to make more bass videos in the future. This one I just wanted to talk a little bit about my experience with Hammer-Ons and exercises that I like to do. I'm going to put this up on thezannies.com, also on our YouTube page. Tonight, Devin The Dead Frets in Rubbles, Mount Pleasant. Hope to see some of you there, and we'll see you next time. This has been Bass with Ben.